Today I will explain you full wave bridge rectifier. It is the circuit diagram of full wave bridge rectifier. In bridge rectifier, there are four diodes are used. Four diodes are used: diode D1, D2, D3, and D4. And a low resistor is used. It is the AC input signal, and output is taken from the load resistance RL. It is the applied input AC signal, and it is the output pulsating DC signal. Now, during the positive half cycle of the AC input signal, during the positive half cycle of the AC signal, this diodes D1 and D3, which diode D1 and D3 are forward biased, while diode D2 and D4 are reverse biased. Because it is the positive half cycle, so it is positive terminal and it is at negative terminal, and positive terminal is connected to the P terminal of diode D1. So diode D1 is forward biased, and is this positive terminal is connected to the N terminal of diode D2. So diode D2 is reverse biased. Similarly, the negative terminal of the supply voltage is connected to the N terminal or cathode terminal of the diode D3. So diode D3 is forward biased, and this negative terminal of the AC supply is connected to the P terminal or anode terminal of diode D4. So diode D4 is reverse biased. So during positive half cycle, we see that diode D1 and D3 are forward biased, while diode D2 and D4 are reverse biased. So this diode diode D1 and D3 behaves as a closed switch, and D2 and D4 behaves as a open switch. So current flows through diode D1 and through load resistance RL in the direction right to left, from load resistance right to left, in the direction right to left, and through diode D3. So direction of current is current through diode D1, load resistance RL, and diode D3 in the positive half cycle. So we get this signal at the output load resistance. Now negative half cycle, during the negative half cycle, diode D2 and D4 are forward biased, and D1 and D3 are reverse biased. Because in negative half cycle it is negative terminal and it will be positive terminal. So negative terminal of supply voltage is connected to the diode N terminal of diode D2 and P terminal of diode D1. So this negative terminal is connected to P terminal of diode D1. So this diode is reverse biased, and negative terminal of supply voltage is connected to the N terminal of diode D2. So diode D2 is forward biased. Now this positive terminal is connected to diode P terminal of diode D4. Positive terminal of supply voltage is connected to the P terminal of diode D4. So diode D4 is forward biased, and positive terminal of supply voltage is connected to N terminal of diode D3. So this diode D3 is reverse bias. So we see that diode D2 and D4 are forward bias, while diode D1 and D3 are reverse bias. So current flows through this P terminal through diode D4, and because this diode is reverse bias, so it will bears an open circuit, and current through from diode D4 through load resistance RL, and then current through diode D2. So we see that current flow again from right to left. Through roll resistance is again right to left, which is same as the positive half cycle. So we get this again a positive half cycle at the output. So in this way we get the positive half cycle during the positive half cycle of the AC signal, and during negative half cycle of the AC signal we again get the positive half cycle. So in this way we get the pulsating DC at the output or at the load resistance RL. So the output of full wave bridge rectifier is 2 Vm by pi or 0.618 Vm. Vm is the maximum value of the signal or peak value of the signal, and maximum efficiency of full wave bridge rectifier is 81.2%, and ripple factor of full wave bridge rectifier is 0.48. Okay, thank you.